If you ever had to move context from one high-level workflow into another high-level workflow, say you duplicated that one out and you made some major changes, but you still have all the whole nurture sequence in there. And if the contacts are already in a certain part of the nurture sequence, you don't want them starting from the top again. So how do you get them down into the middle without redoing everything? Well, I'm going to show you in this video where I did some troubleshooting and taught a client how you can easily move contacts around in a high-level workflow. So follow along, let's check it out.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we just added these in via the snapshot. So now these are attached to that snapshot. So now if you ever make any updates, you can then push it, at least for these workflows. You'd have to do the same thing for the other ones, but that's a lot of work, probably not necessary. But since we already did this, I'll show you what we're going to do. So first, let's move all of these into, oh, I know. This one's going into appointment bookings. And these two go in the nurture sequence. Okay. So because there's actually nobody in here, or there's nobody active right now, so it's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's do this. Let's rename this, let's say old. And then I will draft this one and we'll activate this one. So now this is the new one and all the same thing. Well, errors, what's the errors? What's there? Okay. Really, just make me do this? Okay. Pipeline. Oh, I guess because the snapshot, that's right. Because the snapshot doesn't have, since we load the pipeline in there, this doesn't have reference to the pipeline because it's not from the snapshot. Because this was the transferred account. So that's why I have to come and actually select this because it doesn't really know because it looks at the pipeline ID. Doesn't look at the name of the pipeline or stage. So I just gotta select this for all of them. Then we're going to go. Right. So if we loaded the pipeline with that snapshot push, then this would be attached to that new pipeline or the other pipeline. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. So that should be good because these should, I know, I got stuff here too. All right, pause the video and then update all these as well. So everything is good to go now. Okay. Everything's selected, everything's good. Back out of here. So that one's good. Now, what I'll show you next is how to get in the nurture sequences. Let's get these four. Shoot. Yeah. So there's 4 in here. This is how we'll get them active. Where are they? Oh, right here. Day 28. So this is how I'm going to get them into the other workflow, the new one. All right. So back in here. So for the credit repair campaign. So this one, as we can tell, since there's errors in here, this is the new one. And this is the old current one over here. Okay. So in here, again, I'm going to have to select the pipeline because remember, it's not attached to that specific pipeline. So we're going to do, oh, wait, billing credit. Yeah. Duh. Billing credit. This one, again, doesn't know which workflow to remove from. So we're going to new leads. New leads. Save that. If there's anything else, there shouldn't be. Nope. Okay. Everything else is good. So now we did that. Now, again, these are down on day 28. So what we're going to do is I'm going to add each of them into this workflow. But before I do that, I don't want them getting all the emails again and starting back from the beginning. So what I do here is I'm going to add a wait step. We're going to set, I'll just set it for like 1 day. It doesn't really matter. It's just a temporary wait step. So I'll save this and we'll turn it on. So now anybody that comes in here, they're just going to be on the wait step. So what we're going to do is over here, we're going to add each of these people in. So you can actually just do test workflow and we can do, so add each person, John, Dexter, J.E. Okay. So we're going to run the test. And what that's going to do is that puts them on the wait step here. So now day 28, that's where they're at. Okay. So this may not get exactly because this is going to say August 17th. So 28 days from, because by the time we move them over here, it'll be 28 days from now. So if they got there yesterday, then it'll be off by a couple days, but I don't think that's probably that big of a deal. Let's see, what do they added in? Enrollment history. 20th, 20th, 20th. Okay, so yeah, it's all within a day, except for these two. It's August 7th. Well, maybe I'll let you decide on that. So I'll show you. At least these are a day ago. That's okay. Let me just do that for now. Well, actually, we can do this. Nope, we're gonna do it this way. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be a little bit more advanced. Okay. So I'm going to move this here. So we're gonna move right before. So that's the thing to note is when you move weight steps, you can move weight steps with contacts in them, and that's how I can move them around in different spots of the workflow. So now here, now you have to make sure you save it. But what I'm going to do, here's a little more advanced. So once they get added to a weight step, even if you change the weight step later, it's still back to what that original one is. I'll show you here in a minute. So if we look at Dexter and Jeremiah, August 7th would be their next execution step when they would get the next email. So today's the 21st. So we have the 7 days in August plus the 9, 31 days in July. So 11 plus 7, so 18. So we're going to come here. I'm going to change this to 18. Right, 10, 17, I guess. Whatever, close enough. And we're actually, just so it lines up, 17. Okay, if I save that, now what we're going to do is we're going to push these two. Who's it? Dexter and Jeremiah. Dexter and Jeremiah. We're going to push them to the next step. Okay, so now they're on the next step here. We see their execution date is August 7th. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this back to 28. 28. We're going to save it. And you got to save again. And now I'm going to push these two to the next step. And so now I've come back here. So I push them in. So now we have 4 over here. And if we look, the execution, next execution on the 18th, August 7th, August 7th, and August 18th. 17th, close enough. But that's how you can, like I said, a little more advanced is whatever the wait step is when they enter, no matter if you update the workflow and change it later, it's still going to be, that's their set time. So that's why now this lines up. So now that this is done, now we can delete this. We don't need this anymore. It's temporary. Delete that, save it here. And then over here, we can remove these 4 because they're in this one, which is going to be the same workflow. So we'll remove them. And now let's take this one. Let's name it as the old. That's now if we back out. Now we'll see the old one. There's nobody in here. New one, there's 4 in there. But let's also make sure we draft this one. I probably just delete it, and you can delete this if you want. And then I'll do the same thing with shopping around. So let's go ahead and switch over here, shopping around campaign. We'll do this one over here. Okay, so we have 2 here on the wait, day 15. First, we're going to come here, select the pipeline, shopping around, and remove from the new leads. Okay, so these 2 are on day 15, August 4th, July 27th. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Same thing. We're going to come up here. We're going to do wait for a period of time. I just do some long enough time for this now. I got to make sure we publish it. Test workflow. We're going to add in and Raymond. There we go. Run test. Basically just adding them in. Now they're there. So now day 15, we're going to move this to day 15. We're going to save it. Okay. So July 27th, that is today's the 21st. So 6 more days. Change this to 6. You don't have to change the name up here, but I like doing that. I'll show you why in a second. Okay. So 6 days. And so now I'm going to save this. You always got to make sure whenever you move a wait step, also know this, if I move a wait step over here, it's still up here until I click save. So visually it's here, but in the back end, it's still up here. So now if I were to say, run this person through, they'll actually go up to this step because this is where their step currently is. So you always got to make sure you save it, then it actually puts them down there. We update this 6 days. So today's 21st, 6 days from now will be the 27th, which means we're doing Raymond. So we're going to take Raymond and then we're going to push him to the next step. Okay. Now we're going to change this one. So for August 4th, which is so the 21st. Okay, so we have to the 31st is 10 plus 4, whatever. I could do it to 14 days and then change it again, but I'm just going to do 15. Just put it back to what it originally was. A day off is fine. Okay. So now, again, oh, I got to save it first. Forgot to do that. Okay. Good thing I didn't send them over because then I'll get the same time as the other one, which was still the 6 days. So I'm going to run this, move. Okay. So now we got there. We'll delete this and that'll be good to go.